He's been vilified and ridiculed, but Joseph Taitano believes the Guam EPA doesn't have a case against him. In fact, he's now claiming the environmental agency is the one that illegally dumped materials on his property.
Like Cabo said, the governor says nobody's above the law. So I should be charging them illegal dumping on my property too, because without the permit, they don't have a permit to dump in my other property and leave it there as it is.
It's a convoluted case, but it begins with a coral pit with illegal waste located within a parcel of land owned by the Taitanos. Joseph Taitano owns lots 3 and 4, while the illegal dump sits on lot 5. He says lot 5 doesn't belong to him, but he's being charged with the crime anyway. In spite of that, Taitano says he cleaned it up using $500,000 of his own money in 2008. Then the fire broke out in the illegal dump site in 2010. It was deemed hazardous enough that an emergency declaration was made and nearby homes were evacuated.
When you have a deep-seated fire, the way that you put out a fire like that, one of the common ways to control a fire is by smothering it, is by putting material on top of it that will stop oxygen from getting to the heat source and burning.
But Taitano says EPA had no authority to put an access road across his lots 3 and 4 in order to get to lot 5 and put out the fire. He also questions the kind of material used. Today we visited his properties to see the material. It's a sludge type of waste material that looks concrete from afar but melts away when wet. And because of its instability, Taitano says he can't do anything to his property like plant banana trees or build a home.
The value of the property is gone already because it's unstable, because even though you dump it there, you have to compact it 95% compaction minimum before you can build a house.
Taitano plans to file a counterclaim against the Guam EPA and sue the agency $2,000 a day since the day the material was dumped across his lots, the same amount of fines made by the EPA every day the illegal dump has been sitting there. In addition, Taitano believes time has run out for the EPA to collect fines from him because of a statute of limitations on collecting fines. 4 years, he says. But the EPA maintains they have a solid case against him with over 50 witnesses who will testify that they paid Taitano money to be able to dump waste in the coral pit.
We believe that we have a strong case. We believe that the government put up the funds to respond to this situation, and the government needs to be reimbursed. The people of Guam, the taxpayers that paid to respond to that, they need to be reimbursed for the funds that were expended. That's not on the law, that's not correct, and morally that's not correct, because you can't have one individual benefit from degrading a natural resource that everybody else needs.